Blended value is a key aspect of the approach that we take at TDI. So we thought it was something worth exploring a little bit to make sure we're all on the same page and everyone knows what we're talking about. I was wondering, Paul, if you wanted to tease it apart a little bit first and give us some of the key aspects of what it means.
Let's go for the second word first. So value. I think when we look at the world, we look for value in different things. But in the space that we play in, we look at value from the marketplace approach and we look at value from what often has been a not-for-profit approach. So the first value is around economic value. The marketplace is really good at deriving value from economics. And generally we talk about profit in that space, making money. And so that's one of the values that we really think is important. The other value is actually making the world a better place. So that whole concept of a not-for-profit or an environmental project that really makes the world better, the value that they create. Blended value for us is bringing those two things together in the one spot. How do you get a really robust economic model as well as a really robust program of work or some way of making the world a better place? How do you put those things into one organisation or into one life? How do you make the blend of those values come together? And not just making money to do good, but making money while doing good.
So it's the integration and the both things at the same time.
Yeah. I think an important part of that is that often when we put two things together, we compromise one side of the equation for the other side. So often we'll get asked the question, is it more important to get the finances right or more important to get the good that you're doing in the world right? And it's when you start compromising on each side, I think you lose blended value. And what you end up with is just trying to push two things together that don't fit very well. What blended value says is we won't compromise the financial economic modelling and return, nor will we compromise the good that we're going to do. We are going to do both. Now that might require a different scale, it might require a different business model, it might require a different way of thinking about how we go about solving that problem and getting an economic return, but ultimately we want both.